Hello everybody, how are you all doing? So basically what we're going to do today is we are going to stream an hour and a half to 2 hours of Fisher Online, and then we're going to stream an hour and a half to 2 hours of Rocky Mountain elk grinding on Call of the Wild. So we're going to be doing a bit of both today. It should be quite a bit of fun. How's everybody been doing? Hopefully you've all been doing good. Hey Cohen, hey Tracy, Harvey, Blitz, Nate, Giant Carlo, Revive, Kensley, Variety Angler, Tyler, Hayden, Caden, Pro, Matthew, Apollo Gaming, Tate, Altered Oaks. How's everybody doing? Hope you're doing good. Yeah, it is going to be a longer stream. It definitely will be. It should be a lot of fun though. I'm excited. Fish jokes, oh no? I know, right? So tomorrow's video is going to be the beginning of the Rocky Mountain elk grind, so if tomorrow there's something that doesn't make sense then I may say in the video, it's because I recorded it yesterday, but we're going to be releasing it tomorrow and it will be the start of the Rocky elk grind. So I've already done a bit of grinding and we will continue the grinding today. But first we're going to be here on Fisher Online. I'm very close to unlocking the next location. Just need like 30,000 more experience, I think. Ooh, I forgot to do something actually. Gotta put on the... what's it called? Ground bait, I believe. There we go. Now we're good. Holy wide stream. Oh yeah, Sam. Yeah, boy, Salmon. Sadly, it's not on PS4. It is a PC-only game. Over 60 in 2 hours. Jeez, Johnny, that's crazy. That's pretty much like... that's almost like up to Red Deer level on Diawaroa. That's wild. Hey, EH19, how's it going, man? What are we grinding for? Well, here on Fisher Online, we're just trying to grind to the next location. For Call of the Wild, we're going to be grinding for an albino male Rocky Mountain elk. Hey, Captain, how's it going, man? There we go. Fish on number 2. That's a pretty decent carp to start off with. We're after the koi, though. The regular carp are not quite as good. They don't give nearly as much XP. Think we might change boilies on this one. Just to try something else. Let's go to the fruits one. Because we're mainly after the koi, so I guess we're going to test out like 3 different baits. Whichever one's working out better today for the koi, we will just switch all of them to. Because it seems to change from day to day, I've noticed. Like, yesterday, citrus boilies were catching so many koi. Today, I'm catching mainly carp on them. Like, mainly just regular common carp. And I'm in the exact same spot. I really like that about this game. Like, it throws you for loops like that. Things change day to day, which is really cool. I'm going to be playing in single player, Caden, because I'm going to be grinding for an albino Rocky elk. Ah, that's unfortunate, Blitz. A bronze level 1's male 39 scoring plains bison. Oh gosh, Johnny. Oh, that's a decent carp. This is most likely a common carp as well. Because typically even the biggest, koi don't fight this hard. It takes a little bit of time to get into, Elias. It's gonna be kind of slow at first. Once you get to the point where you can purchase a little bit better fishing rods and you're able to go for slightly bigger fish, it gets a little bit easier to level up. Yes, Jaden, I did see it. Believe me, guys, any super rares that anybody in the community gets, I always see them. Somebody always sends it to me. So, yeah. Chances are, if somebody gets a super rare or a great one, I probably know about it. Not to mention I'm friends with KC, so he sent it to me as well, so. It does take a little bit to get used to, it definitely does. This game does have quite a bit of moving parts. I would definitely recommend watching a KP Shimino's videos on it though, because he kind of does like guides to help you get started. That's how I learn a lot about most fishing games, really, because he does a lot of stuff with every fishing game out there. He's got a lot of stuff on Fishing Planet, Russian Fishing 4, Fisher Online, all that stuff. I knew it, Sam. You're hiding those super rares from us. You know, I'm really surprised we have not killed a super rare since that max weight leucistic diamond duck. That was the last super rare. Oh my gosh, this is a golden carp. Oh my gosh, this is a huge golden carp. Oh my gosh. 29-pound golden carp. That's gonna sell for a lot of money. And it's like 3,000 XP as well. That's screenshot worthy. That's a huge golden carp. Oh my gosh. Definitely hollow. It's great. Feeder fishing has been like the most fun for me. That's pretty much what I've mainly done. I do a little bit of spin fishing at certain locations, but feeder fishing's the way to go. Just a regular mirror carp again. I gotta figure out like what the koi are wanting today. This one has yet to catch anything, so we'll probably move it. Maybe we just need to cast into a different spot today. Maybe the koi have moved a bit. This isn't Call of the Wild, my inner 12 is showing. Hey Kyla. How's it going? Play Call of the Wild, Crow! Don't worry, we'll get there. Jeez, calm down, stop yelling at me. Still can't believe my Parquet Red Deer multiplayer luck. I know, Johnny. I hate you for that one. That was the best looking melanistic red deer I think I've ever seen. That's the first time I've seen somebody get a melanistic red deer where the antlers were perfectly even. That's such a rare thing. It's making me want to go out into multiplayer and try to get some red deer. Because I think at this point I've decided that my map just does not produce melanistic males. Like, I really do feel like there is, like, differences between everybody's map. I feel like certain people, their maps spawn more of certain things. But, I don't know. I definitely feel like certain people's maps spawn more of certain rares or certain diamonds. Like, my Tiawaroa multiplayer spawns so, or not multiplayer, but my Tiawaroa map spawns so many diamond red deer. It's just, like, unreal the amount of them. But I get no melanistics after thousands of kills. But then, like, you have other people where they've got, like, multiple melanistics but don't see hardly any diamonds. I really do feel like everybody's map has, like, maybe like something in the code that decides like what types of rares and stuff they get the most of. There's got to be something like that, because it's vastly different from one map to the other for different people. I bet, Johnny, I'd be super happy with that too. Finally got your classic missions done. Nice, Kyla. I haven't even started on that one. I probably should. I mean, it's a free tent, but at the same time, I don't want to go to all those maps. $120 to $140 silver for the carp. Okay. Actually, I'm going to go back and check that right now. I've got premium active right now, so I don't know if it'll give more than that. Let me see. Let's see if it gives 187. Okay, so yeah, it does give more with premium then, definitely. I wasn't sure if that was the number with or without premium that you dropped in the chat. It's 187 with premium. That's wild. Or not premium, VIP. Jeez, that's definitely my personal best for golden carp. I really like these things, but they're not the most common thing to catch. But I really like them. And just like that, that pushes us over 10K. What's funny is the most difficult thing for me was the rabbited settlers. Really? I feel like for me the lynx on Hemeldal would be the hardest. I have such a difficult time getting the lynx. I don't know why. Have you ever fished carp IRL? I have not. I'd like to though. Seems like it'd be fun. I'm wondering really like what I'm gonna need to do today. It really seems like the koi are just not biting nearly as well as they were at like 2 a.m. this morning when I was fishing for them. There we go. We got something on line 2. Does not feel like a koi. Unless it's a really big one, which I guess it could be. Although, it's not really fighting very hard. I don't know. Not just a regular carp. Where's the koi? I'm here for XP with those koi and we're just not getting them. I definitely think things do change from day to day. Because yesterday, or I guess early this morning, Citrus Boilies was just nailing the koi. I think I only got like 1 carp out of every 10 koi. Okay, this is catching mirror carp, so we don't want that. Mirror carp are the absolute worst you could get here. Let's try the cream boilies. And maybe try like... maybe a different ground bait? Or they call them attractants, I guess, in this. What do we want to try? Let's do the vanilla corn and ground corn. Test that out. 37.60 for koi? Where would that be? This spot right here has been great for koi for me. I was getting like probably like a koi every 2 or 3 minutes last night at this location. Oh yeah, I've already got that marked over there, but for me this spot's the 37.60. That spot's like much slower for koi for me. I don't know why, but I always have better luck at this dock right here. Yeah, Matthew, I've been having a good day. It's been pretty great. Just caught a 25-pound brown trout about spooled me? Jeez, Blitz. That's a pretty big brown trout. I don't think I haven't really fished for them too much, but you've got mail. Ah, you've got a different ground bait for them, I see. Thank you, man. Much appreciated. Let's see what we got here. See what type of ground bait this one is. So, alpine honey corn and red boilies. Okay. We will have to try that out and see how it does. Oh, we got a fish on here. Can't remember if you can fish in different countries in this game. Yes, you can. There's quite a few different ones. Well, hello, Mr. Mirror Carp. Alright, let's go to citrus, because fruits and strawberry is catching mirror carp. You've got mail. Yes, we do. That's a chunky one. Probably another like 25-pound carp or something. Nice, Blitz. Oh gosh, Lunar, that is such... That's rough. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you'll be able to get that great one soon. If you keep on grinding, it's bound to happen eventually. It'll happen one of these days. Nice, Cody, that's awesome, dude. I mean, even if it's just a doe, that's still cool. Oh my gosh. I mean, this is on my lightest rod setup, so it's going to take a little bit longer. That's a decent carp, though. We're getting a lot of really chunky carp. 22 pounds. I mean, at least the large ones sell for a bit more. Hold on, let's actually reel that back up. Pop that on there. Also, might be the place we're casting. We might need to try casting in some other areas. Messed up a 528 gator. I am so sorry to hear that, Indo. That's rough. Are you excited for the next Call of the Wild update? Yeah, I'm excited for it. I think what I'm most excited for is the population redistribution on a lot of the maps. It's going to completely change the way those maps play. And I'm actually going to do a video on it probably in the next few days because I think there's a lot more of an effect that this is going to have on how those maps play than what people think. Because they're doing all these population redistributions to help performance. And I've got a sneaking suspicion that that means a lot of the spots that used to be hotspots might get changed. So I'm probably going to make a full video talking about the implications of what might happen when they do this population redistribution and just what people might be able to expect from it. Yeah, Johnny, that is a good point. Like we will be able to find great ones in multiplayer with this next update because they're going to fix the great ones not showing up as a great one. Could Medved be new meta? I don't know. Is Medved even getting a redistribution? I know Verhonga and Mississippi are. And Quattro. Quattro, Verhonga, Mississippi are all getting redistributions. What other ones are? I don't think so, Blitz. Layton already got its redistribution, so they're not going to do that. They're basically doing the same thing they did to Layton with some of the other maps, where they move a bunch of animals around, kind of like reduce the amount of them in certain spots. Oh yeah, Rancho's getting a redistribution as well. Oh, I hope they don't ruin my favorite hotspot. I hope they don't ruin the hotspot. That'll be sad if they spread those animals out a bit more. Mississippi, Quattro, Verhonga, and Rancho. Okay. Perfect. Are you sure, Tyler? It looks like it's doing fine to me. Because I can see the meter on Streamlabs and nothing looks out of the ordinary. Yeah, it's hard to say, Blitz. They might change things. Almost 3K fish. Jeez, dude, that's wild. That is wild. That's a lot of fish. Yeah, Isaac, I'm kind of thinking that'll be changed. Found a thick moose on Classic? Oh no, another one, Kyla? It seems like your map is always just loaded for moose. But yeah, I definitely think they'll probably change the Kudu hotspot. I think the Kudu hotspot, the Cape Buffalo hotspot, the Rabbit hotspot, and the Gemsbach hotspot will probably all get changed. Now, the question is just how much are they going to change it? And what new hotspots are going to come from this change? One thing that does kind of suck is like a lot of my old hotspot guides are probably going to be obsolete now. Because I guarantee there'll be some changes that are going to make them not useful guides anymore. So I'll probably have to go through and put outdated on a bunch of them. And then make new hotspot guides. Ooh, there we go. Will this be a koi? It feels smaller, so I'm thinking maybe. Nope, it's a regular carp again. Something definitely changed. They definitely have moved around. What was I using on this? Citrus, so yeah, it should be fine. I just don't get it. There has to be some type of mechanic that causes fish to move around the lake. Because I swear, like last night when I was fishing here, I was catching nothing but koi at this location. It was literally like a koi every 2 minutes, but before I'd finish reeling in one, I'd already have another on one of the other rods. It was just crazy active with koi. And now, not so much. Now it's primarily just regular carp, and they're just not good XP. Hey, there's a koi. Finally, we got a koi. That's what we're looking for. Maybe the koi will start to pick up now. And back to the carp. Gonna go ahead and cut that one up. Yes, we are going to play Call of the Wild. So what we're going to do is, it's going to be a couple hours of Fisher Online, and then a couple hours of grinding for an albino Rocky Mountain elk on Call of the Wild. Nice, Peter. That is always just great when that happens. That's what happened with my Leighton Great One as well. It was an initial spawn once they did the reset. I didn't know I was Flint or Grizzly. That's news to me. Yeah, sounds about right, Lunar. The piebalds are like the most common rare for whitetail. I know, right, Kyla? Who does that? Is a 156 Cape Buffalo good? Yeah, it's a pretty decent one. I think that should be bighorns, right? Nice, and hopefully you can achieve that. Jeez, that's a big koi. 21 pounds is a good koi. Got a fence rack pie earlier? Sounds about right. That's like half of my rares, I swear, is fence rack piebalds. Caught any good fish yet? Yes, we got, I think, like a... what was it? A 29-pound golden carp? I think it was 29. Let me check. It'll show my personal best in here, because I know it was my biggest. Yeah, 29 pounds, 5 ounces. That's been the best fish so far. Gave a lot of credits as well. This one's got a little bit of weight to it. Not a ton, but a little bit. Hey, show me the koi. That's a good one, too. It's probably a large. Close to a large, but not quite. At least we're finally getting some. I think this ground bait did make the difference. I've just been cutting up some of these smaller carp because they really don't sell for much at all. They kind of just take up space, and I use the fish offals for catching stuff like crayfish anyway, and use those for bait. So I don't mind getting a few of these smaller ones because I'll still use them, just not for money. I'm doing good, Max. Having a good day. That's a good fish. If this is a koi, this is going to be a huge one, so I'm really hoping to see one. I'm hoping to see a koi or maybe a silver carp. And of course it's a regular carp. Kind of figured, but you know, we can hope for better stuff. It's good for 150 fish. Nice, dude. Thank you once again. It does seem like it works pretty well. Hold on, I'm actually going to recast a couple of these. I'm going to try a different spot. Because I typically don't cast this far, like, into the lily pads, and I'm wondering, maybe that will be good. Do things a little bit closer than normal, and see what it does. What's the best fish that I've caught in this game? Let's go to the profile. The greatest fish is an Atlantic salmon, 44 pounds, 1 ounce. The fish that I've caught the most of is koi. Wow, 238 koi. And then best or most trophies for a species has been smallmouth, and I think I've got the same for white bass. I think I've got 2 of each of those. Do you watch any fishing channels? Yes, I do. I haven't watched any recently, but I used to watch John B all the time. Urban Philly Fishing, and of course Lunkers. And then what's his name? I forgot his name. He's the one in Guggen Squad that had the brain tumor. I always forget his name. I always forget what his name was. But I used to watch a lot of his content as well. Yeah, Lake Fork guy. That's him. I used to watch a lot of his stuff too. Hi, Flinter. It's me again. I was the one who accidentally called you Flinter last stream. Oh no. But I am Flinter. I thought you knew. I changed my name to Flinter. There we go. Now the koi are starting to come in. I'm wondering if it was just the time of day, maybe. Time of day combined with the ground bait, maybe? No, I don't watch Flare. It's not really my kind of content. What do we got here? Another koi. Beautiful. Jeez, yeah, 16 pounds is a big koi. I don't even know what my biggest is. But yeah, 16 pounds is a good one. My best koi is 21 pounds, it says. Yeah, 16's a big one. 197 moose. Nice, Kyla. That's awesome. I'm Flinter's second channel. Yes, I am Flinter's second channel. Definitely. No, Kevin, I don't. Yes, I fish quite a bit, actually, Dustin. Once I get the chance to go out and fish again, I'm probably going to make some content on fishing. Probably on the second channel. But yeah, I've done a lot of fishing for Chinook salmon, cutthroat trout, rainbow trout, silver salmon when they used to allow it in Oregon. Now, like, pretty much everywhere, they don't let you keep the silver salmon. Even though their populations are like 10 times that of Chinook, which still makes no sense that you can't keep any because of that. I've been good, Nevaeh. I've been good. They should add a feature to this game where you can chuck the fish like a skipping stone when you release them. You just chuck it across the lake. Oh, man. Yeah, Elias, I think I have heard of that scarecrow guy. Seems like a nerd. Trying to catch Chinook now? Nice, Blitz. You know, one complaint I have so far about the fish in this game, it's not all of them, it's like certain ones. Like for the Chinook, 29 pounds is like some of the biggest ones that can be caught. That is very unrealistic. The biggest Chinook I've caught was 42 pounds, and it's like not even half of what the record is. The world record Chinook, I think, was like 94 or 97 pounds, so they've got them a bit small in this game. But I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt and just say that it's because they're in a lake, and the ones that are record size are typically in the ocean. and then go up into the rivers to spawn. So I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt there and say that it's probably just because they're landlocked Chinook, and those don't typically get as large. It's not Flinter, it's Flounder. Oh, you're right. Flounder, that's right. Hey, you know, that works even better now that we're playing a fishing game. Thought it was glitter. No. We're not wearing glitter right now. We're being flounders. Holy, more ground bait. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. That's very generous of you. All that ground bait. We're gonna be set for life. Might be because they're supposed to be rare, so if you catch one, it's going to be undersized anyways. I mean, maybe. I still think it's probably just because they're landlocked Chinook, and those don't get as big. You didn't miss too much, Karen. I think the only thing you really missed was we got a really big golden carp that was like 29 pounds. Other than that, just been an average day of fishing. We are so close to leveling up, though. Literally, like, maybe 2 or 3 more koi and we'll be leveled up. And then we can head to the next location, which is Kolga Lake, or Kolgu Lake in Finland. Which, this one I've heard is a pretty great lake for trolling. So, we might do our first bit of trolling. I know you can catch a lot of, like, salmon and trout species there. Need to start calling Flinter Crow now? Do it. Do it just to confuse him. No, we're not beating flounders. We're catching flounders. Not really, but we could go catch flounder. Hey, Master Monkey, how's it going, man? Yeah, Blitz. I honestly have not caught a lot of the red book fish. I've only caught 6, it says. To be honest, I don't even know, like, what the red book even means. Like, there's a lot of stuff in this game that is not explained. Like, what does red book even, like, stand for? What does it mean? And then also, like, what are the random tags you find on certain fish? Like, is it like a tagged fish, like in real life, or... like, what is it? Because there's some fish that randomly just have, like, a tag on them. Where it says, like, sign and then has, like, some random text. I believe Hollow Crow was saying that one of them was, like, tagged by a university or something. 404, holy. Error 404, red book not found. Alright, let's recast these. Right as I say that, we get a fish on. Yeah, I know the green, blue, and purple are different tiers. I'm just talking about the fish where, like, some of them have a, like, extra, like, thing underneath where it says, like, sign and then has, like, text in quotation marks. Yeah, to be honest, I don't know. I don't know what the point of them is. I have yet to even, like, figure out anything for it. I think they give a little bit more money, but other than that, I cannot even, like, figure out what it means. Cut up all those. And then I think we'll go over here and sell these real quick. Jingle sounds like a bell you put on a cat. Yeah, I mean, I think I might need to upgrade those a little bit because there is like other bells and alarms that you can use. I've just been kind of using the cheap ones. But like they've got other types of bells. And then they've got like 2 different kinds of what's it called? What's the name of these, like beepers? I don't even know. Looks like Scarecrow uploaded 2 hours ago. I know, right? That Scarecrow video on Verhongo with the kudu and the Gemsbach. It's crazy. It's crazy. You didn't miss too much, LJ. Best thing we've got was a golden carp that was like 29 pounds, which is a pretty big one. Let's see. Also, I purchased a new keep net. I don't know if I showed you guys, but the Kolba Master. I did not even know that I could get like this size of keep net for this cheap, but at one of the locations they sell this, and I have not seen it at any of the other locations. The only place I've seen this keep net is, hold on, let's go to that. The only place I've seen it was, where is it? Right here in Russia. The Pra or whatever. This is the only place I've seen that keep net. And it's like a really good deal. I think it was only like 2,500 for a keep net that was basically double the size of the one I was using. To play Scarecrow's latest video. Oh gosh. Play Scarecrow's latest video, please. Who's Scarecrow? All I watch is Flounder. I don't know who that Scarecrow guy is. 45 minutes till server restart? Oh no. Not the server restarts again. Could one of the mods drop my PC specs in the chat? The sound when you cut up the fish is weird. It is a little bit. Thank you, Kyla. What's my favorite diamond? Red deer. Diamond red deer, just stunning. Or, studding? That's not even English. Stunning. That's the word I was looking for. Hey, golfing, I'm doing good, dude. Hope you're doing good as well. Yes, Hecticolt. Chances are, if another creator gets a super rare or a great one, I've probably already seen it or heard about it. You'd be surprised how many people send me that or tag me in it whenever somebody gets something. So yes, I've already heard of it. Actually, quite a while ago, pretty much right after it happened. Yes, we do have a Discord server. If one of the mods could drop that in the chat as well, would be much appreciated. Well, I'm glad you enjoy the streams, Diana. It's not fun being sick. I just got over the Rona myself a little bit ago. It's definitely not fun being sick. Okay, that's a decent koi. It was taken out line for a second. This might be what we're looking for. Yeah, that's a big koi. That's a good koi right there. Come on in. 12 pounds, I'm guessing? 15. Not bad. That's a good one. 15-pound koi is gonna sell decent too. Yeah, I actually am currently in the grind for Red Deer Great One number 2. I just haven't been doing content on it or streaming the Red Deer Great One grind because so many people seem to be tired of watching that. So I've just been doing it in my free time. Sadly not there yet. We're approaching to 2,000 kills now on grind number 2. Thank you, BK Messi. I'm glad you enjoyed the content. That's awesome to hear. I'm sorry to hear that, Diana. But I'm happy that the streams help you out. Yeah, pretty much, Blitz. I think, for me, one of the reasons is because I've done so much content on Red Deer in the past. And now that I've got the Great One, most people, they're like, we've already seen this. I don't necessarily need to see a million more Diamond Red Deer. So I just really don't even upload content on the Red Deer until I actually get Great One number 2, or if I find, like, a really crazy rare. But most of the time I just save up all the different diamonds and stuff from the grind and then put them all into one big video. Snakehead, thank you for the super chat, dude. Much appreciated. You know what's sad? Live up here in Alaska and I've only been salmon fishing once? Really, dude? What? You gotta go out more, man. Some of the best salmon fishing in the world. That's crazy, dude. Thank you for the super chat once again, though. Hey, Scott, thank you for dropping in real quick, man. Oh, really, Johnny? YouTube sending it? YouTube's been doing that more lately, I've noticed. You know, I'm just excited for when YouTube adds membership gifting. That's going to be a cool feature. Very, very soon, we're going to have membership gifting and also the ability to raid other channels, just like on Twitch, where we can send all of our viewers from the stream over to another stream, which is going to be so cool. This is Fisher Online, Herman. Maybe you can finally be a member. Yeah, I mean, once that happens, I know there's a lot of people that will gift memberships to other people in the chat, which is going to be really awesome. We're going to have a lot more members than ever before. As of now, we really don't know like when they're going to do it, though. They've kind of just said sometime in 2022, we will get membership gifting. But that's going to be really cool for a lot of people in the community because you'll be able to have the chance of being randomly gifted a membership, which is going to be pretty sweet. Nice, Blitz. I think some of those fish actually give you special things too if you release them. I know some of the trophies, I think you get, can't remember if it's tournament tokens or improvement tokens, but you get one of those. Hey, golden carp. Level 26, there we go. Alright, time to go to the new location. Kolgu Lake. 230 credits to travel, but I'm sure we'll make that back pretty quick. Yes, this is on PC. It's actually PC only. That's not too bad, Blitz. Thanks, Marge. Is that how I pronounce your name, though? I'm not 100% sure. I want to make sure I'm pronouncing it correctly. Where do you sell the fish here? Where's the shady van to sell my fish? Oh no, we got just a regular fish market. Real quickly sell those, and let's go see what we can purchase here. What new equipment will we have the option to purchase? Okay, so nothing new on the baits. This is new. Rainbow walkers. From what I have seen, I think these are actually pretty good, so we're going to purchase a couple. What else looks new? I don't think anything else here is really new. Yeah, it's just these. And maybe the shad wall. No, we've already got one of those. I think those aren't new either. That might be new. We've already got a good spinning rod, so I don't think we need another one. Already got about best I can for right now. Yeah, they don't have any of the good feeder rods here. What about reels? Ooh. Okay, there we go. Might have to save up for one of those. Those are looking pretty nice. What about line? Do we have new line? Not that I could see. Nah, none of this line is new. All these are available at other locations. I don't think I've seen these Carp Pro hooks before. Get a couple of that. Do we have any new floats? I don't think so. I don't think there's any new floats or weights. I'm actually gonna buy a couple more of those because I use those a decent bit. Oh gosh. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's not the price tag for it. So honestly, this is only like an extra 50 pounds. I don't know if it's worth spending that much when the one that I have is perfectly fine for now. I'll probably put this off till later. 450,000 credits for this. Oh my gosh. I mean, it holds 661 pounds though. But at most locations, it's pretty easy to just go sell things and then come back, so I'm not going to worry about that too much. Don't see any new crafting stuff. Special, no. Attractants, nothing new here. I think this is the same fly rod I had, yeah. Any new flies? No. Okay, so checked everything new. Not really a ton of new stuff. I might go ahead and buy one of these though. And I think maybe it's time we start trying out some of the like shads. Doesn't look like this location has like the different colored ones though. I think there is a location where I can get different colors. Actually, here they are. Get one of those and then that's looking pretty good too. Then we'll get different jig heads. There we go. Alright, let's head out. Let's see what type of fish we can get here first. So we can get northern pike, whitefish, minnow lake, or I'm assuming that just is lake minnow, but they have it reversed. Bream-eyed burbot roach, salmon trout. Interesting. I wonder what that means. I wonder what type of trout this actually is, because some of the fish, they have like different names than what they're called in real life. European grayling, that's cool. Tench, silver bream, signal crayfish. Okay, so we can fish for crayfish while we're fishing for other stuff as well. That's going to be nice, because crayfish are used for bait. We got vimba. Lake trout, rough river trout, smelt trout, which is just rainbow trout, Arctic char, zander, lake salmon, chub, Baltic salmon, Atlantic salmon, Arctic omul, whatever that is, zope, and golden tench. So we're probably going to want to go for the Atlantic salmon, Baltic salmon, and lake salmon mainly. Alright, let's get out there. Well, then you're gonna have to wait for it, Kensley. We're doing that at the end of the stream. Gotta be patient. I wonder what boat is gonna be the best for this. To be honest, I'll just stick with this one because I like having the 3 rod holders. Let's get an overview of the lake. Okay, so this is a pretty big lake. Very decent looking lake. We might want to try these really deep areas. We might go out there and test that out first. Alright, later, Caden. Thank you for watching. I've been doing Call of the Wild content on YouTube for almost 2 years now. What bait do you use to catch the crayfish? You use those fish offals, or offals, or offals. Basically what you get from cutting up some of the fish. This right here is what you use for them. And it works pretty good. I know, Kyla. It's very clear in the title that we'll be playing Hunter later. Let me play some other games first. Let me enjoy playing the Fisher. We'll get to Call the Wild eventually. Don't worry. Don't worry, guys. We'll get there. It's not the end of the world. So we're going to try a little bit different type of fishing this time. I don't think I can get the crayfish clear over here, so I'm actually not going to worry about them. So yeah, we'll keep 2 feeders. Get rid of all of this, though. And I think what we're going to do is live bait. And then for this one right here, I think we're going to try the trout bait. I have no idea how well this is going to work, but we'll try it out at least and see if it's any good. Gonna need a heavier weight though. There we go. This is really deep water, so I'm wondering like how far I'm gonna need to cast out for this to actually hit bottom. Yeah, I'm probably gonna need to cast out way farther than that. It seems like a really deep hole. Oh, really? Really, Blitz? Really? That's crazy, dude. Thank you, Elias. I appreciate that. Next stream will be tomorrow at around the same time, 2 to 3 p.m. PST. The lake looks like a squid or an octopus. Does it? Oh, it kind of does. You're right. Wow. That's wild. What is the most of a species I've caught in the game? I think currently the most I've caught of one species is with the red koi. And I'm pretty sure I've caught like 223 of them or something like that. I'd have to go look in the stats. 241 actually. 241 red koi. You feel so slow, Johnny? It happens. Everybody's got those days. There we go. There's a fish. What do we got on? Oh, we might try some fly fishing at some point. I don't really know much about it, so it'll be a learning experience. Hey, a lake salmon. That's good XP too, 1761. Not bad, I like that. First lake salmon I believe I've ever caught. Hold on, let me read that again. Go for the 330-pound one, that's the one I have. Alright. That's probably what I'll do then. I want one that's not going to be like so excessively expensive, but will still like be a good sized one. Or the streams for me 11 p.m. to midnight. Oh yeah, it's definitely, yeah, that's right. It's definitely later where you are. Because I'm assuming you live probably across the world. About 50k for it. Gotcha. So it's going to take me a little bit to get there, because I'm currently at like 10k. Definitely, Sue. I definitely recommend this game. I think it's the best fishing game out there. It's definitely the most fun I've had on a fishing game. Okay, I don't think either of those float rods are hitting bottom, so I can totally see why this is more of a trolling lake. Because, yeah, this isn't even hitting bottom. I think we're just gonna try some trolling. I only have 2 spinning rods though, so we're gonna have to do it with just 2 of them. Yeah, let's do that. I need to get another good spinning rod if I'm gonna do this, though. We'll have to see how it works. Better than Fishing Planet? In my opinion, yes. I do think it's better than Fishing Planet. I don't feel as forced to fish for like specific fish in this game. In Fishing Planet, it always feels like you just fish for the most expensive fish in order to make your money back for the travel costs. But in this game, the travel costs are super low. And so I really don't feel forced to fish for anything. Like, I feel like I can fish for just whatever I want to fish for. So I think what we're gonna do is probably head over to like here and see what we can get over there. We gotta find like the right speed to do this at. Yeah, definitely, Herman. The biggest gripes I've always had about Fishing Planet is that I always feel forced to fish for specific fish at every location. And also, the progression's just so slow. Like, it's still slow in this game to, like, level up. But already, like, at level 26, I have access to a bunch of locations with lots of, like, big fish. There's still, like, lots to do. Already lots more than what Fishing Planet offers. 3 to 4 bars? Gotcha. We'll try that then. We'll see how that works. Three to 4 bars is pretty slow. Which boat do you typically use, Blitz? There we go. Ooh, it's a good one too. That's a good fish. Oh my gosh. Yep, we got a good one. That is ripping line out. Level 39 to 40 is 5.1 million XP. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I guess the later levels are a little bit slow. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is a big fish. After 37 it's slow? Gotcha. Don't you get most of the locations after that though? Aren't all the locations 36 or below? I might be wrong, but I think most of them are at lower levels. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is a huge fish. I want to raise the drag up, but I don't want to break this off. Norway's 37? Gotcha. Okay. So that's at least good. Like, it's good that, like, the major slowdown is after all the locations are unlocked. I'm sure they'll probably add, like, a level 40 location at some point, though. Alright, we'll max the drag out to 20. And I think... Okay, it's coming in now. It's coming in a little bit. Holy, this thing's huge. Whatever this is, it's a really big fish. Because this is a 90-pound setup. And this fish was just ripping line out. Alright, Sean. Later, man. I'm doing good, Susan. Having a great day. Just having some fun fishing away. It's been a pretty enjoyable day so far. Sadly, no, it's not on Xbox. If you have to chase it, put fish in rod holder, put boat in reverse 2 bars, then press U and go grab the rod. Gotcha, okay. I will try that if it ever comes to it. Luckily, I haven't been spooled too often with this setup. But doesn't mean it couldn't happen. Definitely could run into it at some point. 20 minutes to the server restart? Okay. I'll try to just get this fish in then. This thing fought really hard for the first half of the fight, and now it's kind of just coming in. Makes me wonder what kind of fish this is. Oh, it's definitely a salmon species. Big one, too. Really hard fighting fish. There we go. What are you? A large Baltic salmon, 41 pounds. Nice. That's 3,300 XP. Holy. Not a bad fish. It's not my biggest, but it's 3 pounds off my biggest. Not bad. That's awesome. That is an awesome fish right there. I wonder how much this is going to be worth. I wonder how much we'll be able to get for this guy. Yeah, pretty much, Isaac. It's a very fun game, but yeah, a lot of the really good PC games aren't on console, sadly. Oh my, do we really have a? Oh my gosh, hold on. We actually, it's this one. It's this one right here. Already. I literally just cast out and we've already got a big fish on. Another Baltic, I would imagine. It's probably another Baltic salmon. 120-pound catfish, jeez, dude. So what's up with the sharks? Like, I've seen some of the sharks get huge, but I don't really, like, see too much people talk about the sharks. Because I've seen in the records that one of the sharks gets up to like 1,000 pounds. Like, what gear do you even need to take on a shark like that? Because I have yet to see like any fishing rods that could do even like close to 1,000 pounds. But I'm sure some of the high-end locations probably have really hefty gear like that, but obviously I'm not high enough level to see those yet. This is a good fish, though. I'm gonna say this one's probably like, what, 38 pounds, I'm guessing? Because I don't think it's fighting as hard as the last one, but it's definitely still fighting hard. Yes, Blake. Later on we will. I wanted to start with this game just because I wanted to level up and play on this location right here. And we finally got it, so we're doing a bit of fishing at this location. Yes, there is sturgeon. What map do I want added to Call of the Wild the most? Texas Game Ranch with a bunch of exotic species. That would be my favorite. Yes, Joshua, I do fish in real life. I fish for Chinook salmon, silver salmon, cutthroat trout, rainbow trout. Occasionally some bass, but to be honest, Oregon's bass fishing's not great. Jeez, that's crazy, man. 500K for it, and 2 to 3 hours to get it in. That's wild. That is crazy. I mean, if it takes that long, it better be worth it, right? Because that's literally like one fish and your keep net's full. I would imagine those sharks have to give good money. Okay, that's definitely a Baltic, I think. I briefly saw it and it looks like the coloration of that last one. Yeah, it's another Baltic salmon. I like these things though. They're fun. They're a very fun fight. Very good fighting fish. They're not the best? Ooh, that's unfortunate. 42, it's bigger than the last one. Nice. So what I'm going to do with both of these Baltic salmon is freeze them, because that's going to free up a lot of weight. Yeah, it literally emptied out our keep net, basically. It went from half to, like, nothing. Alright, let's reel this up and then recast. You know, at first I thought this was the rod that had something on, but it wasn't. You know, if we hook a Baltic on this setup, it's all over. Really hoping that we get something different on this middle rod, or else it could be a problem. Wait, wrong one. There we go. Alright, let's see what else we can get. Nice, Talon, that's awesome, dude. Congratulations. Another fish already. Fishing's really strong right now. Got a feeling that mirror carp are better silver than shark. Oh gosh, and mirror carp are awful. Oh, that's rough. I was really hoping the shark would be like a gold mine. Because let's be honest, sharks are just so cool. It would have been awesome if they were like a great source of cash, but I suppose it is what it is. Yes, Blake, I do have a couple super rares. I've got a max weight diamond leucistic duck. Ooh, that's a lake trout. Nice. That's not bad XP. 754 for a 2-pound, 8-ounce trout. That's not bad. That's pretty decent. Only good thing with the shark is XP. Well, I mean, I guess if the XP is good, then they still have a purpose. Welcome back, 3 Creeper. We got 2 Baltic salmon around like 41, 42 pounds each. Pretty hard fighters. But anyway, back to the super rares. I've got a diamond leucistic max weight mallard duck. I've got a piebald diamond caribou. And then I've got a few trophies that aren't really considered super rares, but they're close. Like I've got a diamond dilute mule deer. I've got a diamond gray mouflon. Diamond two-tones gray fox. Like all those are uncommon diamonds instead of rare diamonds, so they're not really super rares, but they're close. Uh-oh. Drop anchor. There we go. So, I take it the fish don't like that other lure. Because I've only got fish on this rod. Yeah, that's crazy, Johnny. That's crazy. And what's wild is, like, my diamond leucistic max weight duck, a lot of people wouldn't even consider it a super rare just because it's a duck, even though leucistic ducks are pretty rare to find. They're same rarity as any other rare. And the big thing is you just see a lot more ducks in a shorter amount of time, so it does sometimes make it seem like they're not as rare. But they are just as rare as any other rare. But I consider it a super rare, because it's not every day you get a max weight leucistic diamond duck. Arctic char, cool. And not very good XP, but I like the way Arctic char looks, so I'm okay with that. Arctic char are a really cool fish. I'm trying to remember, I believe a sea run Arctic char is a Dolly Varden, if I'm not mistaken. To be honest, this kind of looks more like a Dolly Varden. I could be wrong though, but I think that looks a little bit more like a Dolly Varden than a char. Which the Dolly Varden's the sea run form. Either way, that's cool. Yeah, Elias, it is. I can't remember. I think I took it out of the intro. I think it's in my old intro. Because I did update the intro recently. Well, let's do another one of these since these lures seem to work way better. Too heavy weight. Maybe try that one. I need to upgrade this spinning setup. Because if I hook anything big on it, I am going to have trouble getting it in. I can't remember why I bought it. I think I bought it for like some of the smaller trout species. But I'll probably need to upgrade it very soon. Alright, let's get aimed in this direction and look back and see if we get anything. I use OBS to record, and then I use Filmora 10 to edit. That's unfortunate, Talon. What other games do I play? Quite a few, actually. I play Ark Survival Evolved. I play, obviously, Call of the Wild, the Hunter Classic, Escape from Tarkov, 7 Days to Die, Phasmophobia. Let's see what else is on my, like, recently played games. Sometimes I just forget some of the names of them. I like a lot of the, like, what are they called? They're like the party type games, like Worms, Clan Wars, Shell Shock Live. I like playing those games with my brother-in-laws sometimes. They can be quite a bit of fun. Those are the type of games where you just get like a bunch of friends together and then just have fun with them. No, nothing's biting. We'd be hearing the alarm go off if it was. That's just the normal bobbing up and down from it, from the, what's it called? From the lure. How about that Ark game here? It's a pretty good game. I said Ark. I mentioned Ark right at the beginning. How are you doing, Caitlin? Good to see you. I've actually already played through the forest. I did it before I did YouTube. I've already completed the storyline for it. It's a good game. I'm excited for Sons of the Forest. That game's gonna be amazing. Super excited for it. Yeah, blonde mallards are uncommon. Don't care what the numbers, statistics say, because it's not anything to do with how difficult the animals are to hunt and the map population count. Yeah, true, Blitz. What map should you play on for the most money? Well, normally hunting geese on Hirschfelden is the best, but they're kind of bugged at the moment, so I'd say probably... Hold on, we got a fish on. I would say probably go with Tiawaroa or Silver Ridge Peaks for money. If you're going to do Tiawaroa, changing the time to 8:30 and then hunting the river on the right side of the map for fallow deer will net you a lot of cash. Also, red deer are really good for money as well. And then Silver Ridge Peaks, there's just animals all over, so it's great for money in that way. Yeah, exactly, Johnny, exactly. Literally just blasting everything in Silver Ridge Peaks because, like, the plains area at, like, the bottom right is just covered in animals. It's so good. Definitely Flying Buzzard. This is probably the best value in a fishing game that I've found. No joke, this is the only fishing game that I have ever put, like, 60 hours into in, like, 2 weeks. I've played this game so much. Literally anytime that I'm, like, editing a video or, like... anything like that, I'll have this game running in the background, like doing some feeder fishing or something. I've played 73 hours since I bought it. And let's see, when did I buy it? Should show right here. I purchased it January 15th. It's only been 12 days and I've played 73 hours. If that doesn't tell you that it's a good game, I don't know what will. It's been a very enjoyable game for me. Definitely red deer, BK. Yeah, pretty much Flying Buzzard. There's a lot of locations that have a lot of bottom feeding fish and stuff like that, or like there's one location, one of the DLC locations, where you can just cast out 3 bottom rods with live shiners on it, and you'll just catch bass like crazy. And so I just cast out all my rods, tab out, do my editing, and then when I hear one of the rods hook something, then I'll tab back in and reel it in. It's honestly just the perfect game to play when you're doing other stuff. True, Caitlin. Water buffalo are fun to just blast away at. That is true. Server restart 5 minutes. Okay. Let's head back to the dock then. We'll head back to the dock and sell these real quickly. Hey, Bubbles, how are you doing, man? Great to see you. Alright. You know, I think on this note, we'll probably actually switch over to Call of the Wild since servers are restarting. Even though it's a very quick restart, I kind of feel like jumping over to Call of the Wild now. I am liking this location so far, though. It's been fun. Those salmon are a lot of fun to fish for. I am curious how much money they're going to give, though. Let's head back, though. Don't give the people what they want, but it's what I want too, Kyla. I'm feeling like grinding for that albino Rocky elk. Thank you, Herman. I appreciate that. It's great that there's quite a few of you that will watch whatever I play. And one thing I've noticed, like the longer I've been streaming, the more people there is that will watch any game that I play, which is awesome. I'm super thankful that you guys still enjoy watching me play other games that aren't Call of the Wild from time to time. It's really nice because playing just one game for like years at a time, it can get old and tiring, so it is nice to be able to switch over to other games every once in a while. I know I'm going to be playing single player Talon. I'm going to be grinding my Rocky Mountain elk for an albino. Ah, it's a dock. I kind of got to back up now because I need to sell these fish from the boat, and I can't very well do that right there. Maybe a light would have helped. Smacked right into it. Okay, here's the correct docks. I think. No, it's these. It's this one right here. I think. That's not letting me sell fish. That's weird. Can I sell the fish any other way, I wonder, from the boat? Because I don't see where I need to go there. Okay, so like these ones right here don't give a lot of money, which I kind of expected. Yeah, how do I get it from the book? Oh, to the left? Okay. So to the left more, gotcha. Try this. Okay, not there. Not here. Server's gonna restart before I even figure it out. I know we haven't done Call of the Wild yet. Oh, this has to be it, right? No. Maybe further? Ah, here we go. Oh, wrong button. Wrong button. There we go. Not bad. So 240-pound Baltic salmon is around 218. That's not bad. That's like 100, like what, almost 110 each? Not terrible. Obviously not insane. Oh, right as I clicked sell. I don't know if it sold it or not. Well, anyway, on to Call of the Wild. That was fun though. Always a good time playing some Fisher Online. Sadly, no headless. It's PC only. SC Boy, thank you so much for the membership renewal, my dude. Much appreciated. 4 months in a row. Holy. Upgraded to that pink badge. Thank you. Fisher Online is around 15 bucks, I believe. It's pretty affordable. It's not too bad, especially for a game that gets updated so often. The developers have been doing like consistent updates ever since it released in 2019. They've done a good job of keeping this game up to date, which is great to see. That's honestly one of the things that made me purchase the game, was because it gets such consistent updates and the developers seem to actually care about the game. Alright, let's get this grind going. So, like I was saying earlier, but there's a lot more people in here now, so I'll say it again. I have already started this grind, and the first video on the Rocky Elk grind will be tomorrow. However, I'm gonna try not to spoil what we get in the first video, so... But we do have quite a few locations that I have been hunting. There's a few locations that have been really good, and one thing I've noticed already, the Rocky Elk move around a lot. Like, I'm shooting them at a lot of different locations, but then I'll get like a ton of bulls at like specific locations. Like, I think I had like 10 here at one point, and it fluctuates between like 3 and 10. Same with this location. Like, there's a few spots where there's just tons of elk, and then it like switches around constantly. But so far they've kind of stayed at the same lakes I've been hunting, which is nice. Yeah, for sure, Johnny. Those Rocky Elk, they move constantly. And I think it's because a lot of the bulls are in small groups, so it's very easy to delete the zone. Which probably affects it a little bit, I'd say. Elk drink there? Yes, they do. There we go. Got 3. At one point, I had like 7 bulls over here, but now it's down to just 3. And I also had a zone right where I am right now, but I'm pretty sure this zone got deleted. So we're down to just these 3 over here. We're gonna take out all of them, just kind of see what happens to the zone. It might delete the zone, but it also might cause a zone to like replenish here. Was he behind a tree? He had to be behind a tree. Hey, Luke, how's it going, dude? Hope you're doing good. Maybe it's a little bit farther than I thought and we just hit low. Better shot. That's unfortunate, Elias. Wait, which lake were you even talking about, Johnny? Were you talking about this one, or were you talking about this one right here? Yeah, the 300 is pretty great. I am pretty shocked at your results that you got from testing them, though. Alright, let's see. Is there anything over here? No. So this zone is still gone. Wonder if there's any other zones that have appeared around here. Welcome back, Sean. Yeah, Milan, it is because of the mountain lions. And I've just noticed that I find more of them early in the morning at their 4 to 5:30 zones. What's really strange, Johnny, is like my experience with the 6.5 is much different than what you got from your test. It's kind of strange to see that. Like, in all my time using the 6.5, it's always done really well for me. So it was quite shocking to see it do so bad for you. There's one of them. I don't know where the third one went, so might have to do a bit of a search for that third one. To be honest, I don't even know if we killed it. Yeah, they definitely are, Elias. To be honest, they're one of the rarest things in the game. Not too many people have ever seen one. Which is why I thought it would be kind of a fun grind to do, because I'd love to be one of the few people to actually get one. Let's go to this location next, because I just want to show you guys how many elk I've seen here. Well, it's not even expansion that we're talking about. Johnny was doing a test on like long range at one of the target ranges, and the 6.5 had worse drop than the 300, the 303, and a couple other guns. Which is kind of shocking. Because it's known as like one of the most flat shooting rifles. Only killed 2 albino females? Me too. I've killed 2 albino females from multiplayer. There's one of them, 2 of them, 3 of them, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we got 6 right here. Not quite the 10 that I had here last time, but 6 is still a lot. Yeah, 1, 2. I'm sure there's some, like, back in the trees as well. So I think what we're gonna do is we'll shoot 1 out of each group. Just in case I don't want to, ruin the zones. There we go. Nice. We might actually see some more run out, too, once we fast travel. I mean, it's not a competition, dear meat lover. It's not a competition. It's not like us creators really, like, try to outdo each other. Okay, this guy's definitely from a different herd. And how did that miss? There we go. Got him on that one. Is a level 2 male gray fox rare? That definitely does not seem like a common occurrence, no. Seems pretty rare. Oh yeah, now there's a bunch of elk popping out. Hunting pressure's looking rough though, so I'm not gonna shoot them. I think there's a zone further over here. There has to be. There's gotta be a zone over here. Oh, yeah. Definitely more elk than I thought. This spot's just been crazy for me. Tons of elk here. Nice, Talon. That's awesome, dude. Congrats. Spine shot it. That explains it. That explains why it dropped. And there's one more we need to go get. That's wild. The 338 has that much drop. That's crazy. Hey, Sargon, how's it going? What's Rocky Mountain elk drink time? So they have 2 different times. One is 4:30 to 5:30. And the other one is 17:30 to 18:30. Honestly, as much as these Rocky elk move around from lake to lake, they're actually still pretty easy to hunt. Like, they don't move around like so much to where it's as annoying as whitetail are. So they're still relatively huntable. Which is pretty nice. Hey Mel, how's it going? Glad you could make it for the Call of the Wild part of the stream. Nice, Eric. That's awesome, dude. Congratulations. There's our elk. Just got ran over by a level 5 axis deer. Feels bad, Blitz. Feels bad and feels good. It's a great way to find a diamond, at least. Yeah, that's wild, Johnny. That's wild. This lake right here has been very, very good. We're like 8 minutes past the first like ending of drink time. There's a few zones in the early morning for the elk that only last 30 minutes, so we might miss out on a few here. Depending on how many actual like herds are sharing this zone. Okay, there's at least 4 elk here. I've had up to 10 at this location though. Hey George, I'm glad that you enjoy them. Oh, and I'm going to real quickly send out a notification in the Discord saying that we have switched over to Call of the Wild. There we go. I always forget which tree I placed my stand in. What lakes do I hunt elk? Well, right now I'm still kind of working out the exact route I'm gonna use, but you'll kind of see as we hunt during this stream which ones I use. Alright, well, I guess that guy gets to live. Alright, let's attempt not to die. This area is very sketch to get down. You have to, like, backwalk as you're going down. There we go, we did it. We're alive. Yeah, I did a face reveal a long time ago. Mark Hooley, thank you for the super chat, man. Hope you've been having a great day and doing super good. Really appreciate it. Ooh, there we go. There is some more need zone tracks, so most likely there's a zone right here that the elk have not rendered in at. Oh, it's just one elk. Personally, for my grind, Jaden, I shoot everything. But everybody's got like their own ways of grinding. It's been going good, Joseph. It's been going good. Looks like some of them are coming back. Hey, Nate's, how's it going? Okay, this zone is 3 elk. That should be both of them. Yeah, it is, Mel. It's just face. Thank you, Jonah. I appreciate that. And no worries, dude. Donations are never a requirement for the stream. Just being here supports the channel. What's my setup for elk? So I'm gonna go over that in tomorrow's video, actually. Tomorrow's video is gonna be the whole setup process, and then the first few runs, and like the trophies that we get for it. This game is on Steam, and it's also on the Microsoft Store and the PlayStation Store, depending on which platform you're on. It can also be found on the Epic Games Store and the... I believe that's it. I think that's it. I didn't miss too much, Dylan. We got a couple good fish during the Fisher Online part, but have not found any good rocky elk so far. Yeah, Cole. I did the face reveal like around the time that Truax Mule Deer got released, and I think the channel's pretty much tripled in size since then, so I'm sure there's a lot of people that have not seen the face reveal. Because it is something I did quite a long time ago. Nice, Nate, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, once you start leveling up in that game, you get to some pretty awesome fishing. Yeah, I don't know if there's any elk here anymore. I had one elk up here earlier, but I shot it, so I'm assuming the zone is not here anymore. And it would definitely look like that. Plus, we need to go change the time. It's 5:30 now. That's the one downside to Rocky Mountain elk grinding, is you have to change the time a lot. No, not really Call the Wild. I pretty much just shave it off. That's not too bad, man. 24-pound catfish is pretty good. Diamond piebald harlequin. Nice, dude. That's awesome. What's great about the black bear grinding is a lot of the lakes are next to my pronghorn setups, next to outposts and my mountain lion setups. Nice, Johnny. Yeah, honestly, the black bear have some of those convenient places that they drink. They do have very convenient placement. Nice, Riker. Just killed my 100th diamond. Nice, Wendigo. That's awesome. Hold on, I'm gonna real quickly change the thumbnail of the stream, because I feel like a lot of people think we're still playing the Fisher. Gonna temporarily change the thumbnail back to a Call of the Wild one. There we go. Just remind me to change it back at the end of the stream so that people that watch it after won't be confused that there's fishing before the hunting. Yes, cinnamon is a rare now. Cinnamon black bear, the brown black bear, they're both rare. Or actually not, I don't think they have the brown one anymore, do they? Do they have the brown fur variation? I can't remember. It's a good 4. I have not had 2 bulls here before. Last time I was at this lake, it was a single bull with a bunch of females. This is what I'm saying with, like, they move around a lot. The browns do still exist? Okay, good. Because that is definitely one of the cooler fur types for the black bear. Oh, we got a third one. Hello there. Well, I guess he gets to live. Yes, I played Hunting Sim 2. Not a huge fan of it. There's a lot of things that they could have done good with that game, but they just did not capitalize on any of the potential it had. And now they've pretty much abandoned the game and haven't said anything about it. Unfortunately, the game just never became what it had the potential to become. Quite sad. because it really did have a good base, and it could have been a great game if they would have continued developing it and trying to push to make it a better game. They are rare now, Elias. They did make them rares. Yes, Nate, I do hunt in real life. There it is. Ended up in a strange spot. 360, not bad. It's a decent little level 4. Yeah, same, Isaac. I think hunting sim will do, or I think ultimate hunting will do good. I don't know if it'll be quite as amazing as they've said it'll be, but I definitely think it'll be a good game. Like, regardless, I think it'll be a good game. Even if it has half the stuff they've mentioned, it'll be a good game. Now it's just going to be a matter of what the gameplay's like. And how the gameplay feels. Which, hopefully we'll see some gameplay footage soon. I know they're trying to get that trailer out. Hopefully we'll get to see the gameplay trailer very soon. Yeah, possibly, Elias. Definitely a possibility. Okay, well that's new. We did not have bulls here before. It was all females. Okay, he's gonna die. I don't know about the other one, though. To be honest, I don't know where we hit the second one. Yeah, it's hard to say, Ultradokes. One thing that we do have to take into account, though, is they have a much larger budget for Ultimate Hunting. So I do think it'll be better than Ultimate Fishing Sim. Because they've got, I think they said a $1 million budget for it. And Ultimate Fishing Sim, it was a much lower budget. So that's one thing that does make me optimistic about it. Having more to spend on it is definitely better. I got an idea here. That mountain lion just spooked them, so I'm just gonna shoot it and not claim it, and it shouldn't spook anything else. And as long as I don't claim it, nothing can respawn in its place, so we should be good. Found a level 1 plains bison? That is not something you see every day, man. Hey, Wild, you haven't missed much. What's my favorite trophy? It's always such a difficult question to answer. Honestly, I really don't have a favorite trophy. I've got a lot of different trophies that I really like equally. That's a good 4. Where were you hiding, buddy? Did not get the heart shot I wanted. It's gonna die, though. What do you mean, Zach? I think you might be confused what a troll is, because level 3 turkey can't score 410. A troll is basically a max level animal that doesn't make diamond. And from the sound of it, it sounds like you're shooting level 2 turkeys, so those wouldn't be trolls. Oh gosh, that's not good, Mel. That's not good at all. You should be trying to sleep right now. That's not good. Have you tried anything like melatonin or anything like that? Because that can help with sleep. Where is it, Hunter? Where's our other one? Show us the way. Yeah, definitely, Mel. It does sound like something's definitely wildly wrong if level 3 turkeys are scoring 410. I mean, I've heard people tell me that turkeys can troll on very rare occasions, but it wouldn't be a 410. It would be like 459. Sadly, never really bagged one, Nate. Never been able to seal the deal on a buck. Got really close twice, but had something prevent me from taking it down. The first time, I was on the trail of a really large buck. Like, his tracks just dwarfed everything else. And we heard him bounding off, me and my dad did. This was back when I was like, I think 14. And we were on the trail of a big buck. We heard him bounding off. And I reached down into my pocket to check for my tag, and I had forgot it. So we had to go back and grab my tag, and by then the buck was already gone. Second year that I had a chance at getting one, we spotted a buck in a clear cut, like 300 yards, really far downhill from us. And I just could not get steady enough to take a reliable shot, so I just held off and didn't take it. Because I didn't trust my, I didn't trust myself to make a shot on that. Because not only was I shaking from the adrenaline, but there was literally no place to rest. Because it was in a spot where it was just like piles on piles of sticks. So I couldn't really like prone. And there really wasn't anything to rest my gun against, and I didn't want to take the risk. It was unfortunate, though, because it would have been a pretty decent buck. It was a 3x3 blacktail. Really, really decent looking buck. Sadly, just could not get steady enough. But it happens. That's hunting. One of these years, I'll bag my first. I plan to get it back out there and hunt more in the next couple of years. Wait, what happened, Mel? Taking my sleeping meds and they've suddenly stopped working. Doze off and immediately wake back up. Yeah, that's weird. That definitely shouldn't be happening. Oh no, Mel, that's rough. Well, I was actually hunting with a buddy at the time, Derek. And we actually tried that. He laid down, and I tried using his back as a rest, but he was like he had so much adrenaline that he couldn't settle his breathing, so it wasn't helping at all. So yeah, it just sadly there was really nothing I could do. It was just better off not taking the shot because it wasn't a reliable one. Best way to make money without geese or Tiawaroa? Just shooting everything on Silver Ridge Peaks. Once you get into Silver Ridge Peaks and you hunt these like plains down here, there is just animals everywhere. Mainly pronghorn. Lots and lots of pronghorn. And they're pretty decent. Like, you'll be able to kill so many of them that the money will just stack up. Really not sure, Nate. I like the mountain lions, but at the same time, I also like all of the other species on here. Like the Rocky elk are great. The mountain goats are amazing. Bighorn are kind of, they could use some work. The pronghorn are one of my favorites in the whole game. Like, there's a lot of good stuff here on Silver Ridge Peak, so it's pretty hard to choose like a favorite species to hunt, but I think I've definitely spent the most time hunting mountain lions. Do you wish there was a blacktail great one? Yes, I would love a blacktail great one. I think it would probably be one of the coolest great ones if they did it. Cause like big blacktail look amazing. Not only like do the big non-typicals look great, but the big typicals look really good too in real life. Honestly, like the way they've done the diamond and some of the level 4s in Call of the Wild just does not do blacktail justice for like how nice they look. Honestly, what the blacktail really should be is their racks should look a lot like mule deer, but smaller, because they are just a subspecies of the mule deer. They have very similarly shaped antlers, they're just a lot smaller. And that's really what they should have done in Call of the Wild, but for some reason, like, a lot of the level 4s, like the tines are abnormally short compared to what they'd be in real life, and on the 5, like all the tines are just placed strange. So I definitely would like to see a great one for the blacktail, just so they have like something truly stunning to chase after. Okay, I don't see anything through here. And that is the problem I've run into grinding Rocky Elk, is they move around a lot. Like, we've got nothing here now. Yeah, that zone doesn't even say Rocky Elk anymore. Let's check this spot. See how good it's looking. No, Nigel, I don't. What's my favorite thing in my lodge? That's a hard one. Probably my male melanistic pheasant. And then probably the red deer great one's a close second. Those are a couple of my favorites, but it's really difficult for me to choose a favorite. I've got a lot that I like. One singular elk. Okay, so I'm thinking what I'm going to need to do is check a few of the locations that I haven't looked at in a little while. So we're not going to shoot this guy. I don't want to shoot the last one that's here. So we're going to go down to this lake because I have not checked it much. I hunted it one time, and then I didn't hunt it after that, so I'm sure we've got a few that have probably moved here. I've done quite a few different videos on fallow deer, George. There's not really too much more I could do for them. I've already killed most of the fallow deer that I need. I mean, I guess we could do a grind for an albino fallow deer at some point. Yes, I did keep track of how many kills it took for the red deer great one. It was 3,088 to get my first red deer great one. And now we are almost 2,000 kills into grind number 2. Yeah, no problem, man. No problem, Nigel. Oh, that's a good elk. That's good for a 3. That's a really decent 3. And this was not here the last time I hunted this area, so I do think they're kind of spreading out throughout the lakes that I've been hunting. Kind of randomly, and he's floating. There was a zone over here last time as well, so I'm actually going to loop around real quickly. Even though this guy's floating over, I'm going to loop just to see if I can get any to render in over here. Six troll mountain lions and no diamonds, that's pretty rough. They do troll relatively often though, so that doesn't surprise me. I've had my fair share of troll mountain lions as well. They're very trolly. Alright, let's see if we can get anything to render in. Because there definitely could be more elk at this lake. Okay, it actually doesn't look like there's anything else, so it must have just been that single elk. Alright, let's fast travel back over. Actually, it's probably going to be just the same amount of time to run there. What's the best selection of guns for Rancho? Okay, so for Rancho, I really like using 303, 243, 22 LR, and then the Kuso shotgun. That's always been my go-to loadout for Rancho. It's a pretty fun loadout to use. To be honest, golfing, I don't really think our content styles would mesh very well. We do very different styles of videos. So I don't think it would be the most like natural feeling video if we did one. I tried to do collabs with creators that also have like similar content styles as me. That way the videos just like mesh better. Because it's much easier to make content with other creators that do similar content to you. Which is why I've done a lot of stuff with like Kill Clinton and Flinter, because we've got similar styles of play. Hey LJ, how's it going, dude? You didn't miss too much for Call of the Wild, but in Fisher Online we did get a couple really nice trophies. Hello, any elk here? Oh, did I delete this zone? I did, no. I forgot I accidentally deleted this zone when I was recording. Ah, that sucks. This used to be a really good zone too. I wonder if they've moved over to this other lake though. They might have moved to this one, so it might not all be bad. Let's see. Yeah, I've done a collab with Dee Dee, and I've done a couple with Flinter as well. Okay, it doesn't look like there's any more elk than normal. It's just the typical herd of females. However, there's something over here too. Oh, a bunch more. Those ones are traveling away though, so they must have had a 5-time. Okay, yeah, the bulls are here. Okay, so they did switch to this location, and their zone ends at 5, so they're not going to be here anymore. And if they are, they're going to be moving. At least we know where they are, though. Thanks, LJ. I'm glad you enjoy it, dude. Not really Hunter 12, because when you think of it, the M1 is more overpowered just because it's semi-automatic. The 303 and the M1 are virtually the same. The only difference is the 303 has one expansion more. I think they're fine the way they are. If anything, a lot of the other guns are underpowered. If we're talking like real life wise. Most of these guns don't do anything compared to what they would do IRL. Okay, there's a bull. We gotta get that thing down. There we go. Wait, is that an albino female? No, it's just a light gray. Okay. I was gonna say, I swear if there's an albino female. I've only shot like 2 females this whole grind. I swear if one of them would have come back as an albino, I would have been so sad. Imagine like the first albino we get is a random female that we accidentally shot. Yeah, the 303 is great where it is. One of my favorite guns, and probably one of the most balanced guns. It's one of the few guns that actually feels like it should. What kind of rifle would I carry in real life? So, typically I carry a 270 when I'm hunting. When I'm hunting for deer or even elk, I carry a Marlin XL7 270. It's a great rifle. What's the best map? I mean, it all comes down to personal preference, really. Like, the map that has the most species you enjoy and, like, the scenery that you enjoy, that's the best map. But, as far as, like, what I think is the best map, I personally like Mississippi Acres and then Silver Ridge Peaks. And yeah, those are my top 2. And that's primarily just because I like the animals the most. And then Tiawaroa is in 3rd place because I really like the red deer and it's the best map for red deer. That's pretty lucky, JJ. Albino elk are very rare. Yeah, 270 is a great gun. Awesome caliber. In my opinion, it's one of the best deer calibers out. That and the 243. 243 is also a very solid deer rifle. Especially for beginners. It's a great first rifle to get. For deer hunting, at least. So from what I've heard, you've done a video with Flinter? Yes. There's 1 video on his channel and 2 videos on my channel of our collabs. And then we've also done 3 streams with Flinter as well. And those can be found somewhere in my streams playlist. I don't even know like where they would be because it's been a little while. But somewhere in my streams playlist we have a few streams with him. I'm pretty sure my 12K special, I'm pretty sure we got Flinter for that one. Because 12. That's still good too, Lil Arrow. Even the rare Roosevelts are pretty hard to find. Yeah, I'm all for like more information in the trophy lodge, George. The more information we can get about our trophies in the trophy lodge, the better. Ooh. Okay, so as much as I want to continue and do like a long stream, guys, I'm getting a really bad headache just out of nowhere. And it's just getting worse the more I look at the monitor. So I might have to end a little bit early. As much as I want to continue on and to get some more grinding done and try to work towards that albino, I got a feeling the longer I stare at this screen, the more it's gonna increase my headache. I'll hunt one more lake real quick and see if it see if maybe it goes away, but got a feeling it's just gonna get worse. Yep, exactly, Mel. I agree 100%. It's a very popular talking point right now in the community, a very hot topic. Is the amount of like modders and how they're ruining the PC community. Okay, that's one elk, but where's the rest? Oh, there's the rest. There's 3 there. Oh, we'll let him live. I don't want to delete the zone. Yeah, I hope they do blitz, but as far as I understand, it's not possible with the way they have Call the Wild set up. Hard to say, though. Maybe one of these days, but as far as I understand, it would be very difficult for them to add an anti-cheat. Which is pretty unfortunate. Like, the only thing I can really think of that would really, like, work well is a simple file check. Like, let's say somebody has mods installed, right? What if, when you click create a multiplayer session, it does a quick scan of your game files, or of your game save, or game files, or whichever one. I don't exactly know like where mods get installed, because I've never used them, but whether it scans like your game save or your game files, it should scan the files to check for abnormalities. And then if it notices something off, then it will not let you create a multiplayer session. That's the easiest way to fix this that I can think of, is a simple file check. Like a simple file scan whenever somebody starts up a multiplayer. I think that would solve most of the issue, because people doing it in single player, whatever, you know, fine. But people doing it in multiplayer are the ones that are ruining the community. And I think a simple file check would be the easiest way to combat that. Once again, I'm not a developer, so I don't know how hard that would be to implement, but I feel like that would probably be the easiest way. I feel like that would be the easiest way to do it, where they wouldn't have to implement necessarily a full anti-cheat, but it would still give us something. Alright, well, anyway guys, yeah, my headache's just getting worse, so I'm probably gonna go ahead and end it. I really do appreciate, like, all of you dropping in for the stream, though. It's been a fun stream. I've been really enjoying the Fisher Online, so I'm super happy that you guys have been enjoying watching me play it as well. It's really nice to see. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and I will be back tomorrow with another live stream. Peace!